All your DPIN news in under 5 minutes. Let's go. Top of the news here, WeatherXM announces Mainnet in mid-February. So they'll be going live sometime between mid and late February for their mainnet. That's a big deal because their community has been waiting for about 2 years for that to happen. So we'll see the WXM token launch and get out there and in the wild and see what's going on with the weather. Really cool to see that. Over in helium, HIP 96 not only passed in November, but actually went into action on Monday. Huge fanfare around it. Nothing actually happened. It wasn't that big of a deal. Really cool to see the mobile onboarding fees work, but nothing to really worry about. IoTex has added Drive and Streamer to their liquidity hub. So good to see IoTex scooping up all these projects and really helping them out. And then in 𝐃𝐤𝐬𝐜𝐸, those guys sold out. We talked about their hardware being available pretty soon last time. They sold out 1,000 NFTs in 31 minutes. The mint price was 0.1 ETH, and already over on OpenSea, the floor price is 0.3 ETH for the general collection. And for any of the NFTs in the first 250, I think the floor price is 1 ETH, so a 10x already in a week. That's really strong news for 𝐃𝐤𝐬𝐸, which is a super cool privacy project. In Wi-Fi Daba, which is based out of India, they also sold out all of their hardware. They had meant for their hardware to last through what they call season 1, which is all the way through March, but they sold 1,000 units already. They're gone, so they're trying to figure out what to do next. Really good sign to see all these projects selling out of hardware. Of course, Demo sold through all of their macarons, so I think we can safely say that maybe DePIN isn't totally back yet, but it sure is damn close. Hivemapper Honey token. So the last time we talked about Hivemapper, their Discord had been hacked. This time we got much better news. We're seeing that they got listed on Coinbase. They're up 47% on the 7 days. So super cool to see all these DePIN projects perform so strongly, especially when they go on the centralized exchanges. Silencio has announced they've got 50,000 app users. That's a lot of users on a DePIN project. So a lot of these DePIN projects just have a couple thousand, but really cool to see 50,000 out there. It's not the biggest, but it ain't a small number. Really cool to see those guys growing and using the phone as their hardware, so you don't need to buy anything special. And then right before we wrap up, Wingbits has announced that if you bought a hex early and you haven't deployed your Wingbits hardware into it, sometime in late February, they will start to recall those hexes and open them back up for the general community to use. So if you bought a hex and you're sitting on it, get a Wingbits unit deployed there, start tracking those planes, or be prepared to be told to get the fuck out. All right, that's all of the DePIN news this time. I'm your host, Nick Hawks. Stay in touch, and I'll see you next time. Rock and roll.